Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing this look right here. This is my everyday go-to makeup look right now. I know it's the summer, but this look honestly looks good any time of the year. So because this look is so much about flawless skin, I definitely wanted to show you guys how I prep my skin before I apply the makeup. So what I just sprayed into my hand right now was my toner. This is my homemade toner that I have had a video on for a while now. I'll link it in the description box down below. I placed that on my hands and placed it all over my face because I couldn't find a cotton pad, but definitely use a cotton pad if you had one. Now I'm just using my Origins eye cream and I'm placing that all around my eye orbital bone area. And basically you want to use your ring finger for that because that will apply the least pressure and your eyes are very sensitive. So now working the Ole Henriksen, this is the vitamin C boosting serum, and this is basically a brightening serum. So this is really going to help with any dull and darkness in your skin. I'm going to place that all over my skin, really working that in. And then obviously you don't want to forget your lips. I'm using my EOS lip balm to prep and moisturize them. And then I know it's the summer, but since it was nighttime, I did go in with a bit of oil. So I'm just placing that on my face and see how I'm kind of massaging that into my skin rather than spreading it onto my skin. You don't really want to tug. You just want to work the product as much as you can into your skin. And also obviously you don't want to forget your neck. Now that skincare is done, I'm working on to the makeup part of this look. And I'm going to start with a color corrector. This is Peach Luster from MAC. You guys have seen me use this so many times. Keep in mind that you want to focus on only areas where you have darkness. When I'm going around the eye area, you especially want to bring the corrector into the inner corner. This is really going to help awaken your eyes. It's going to just make you look a lot more bright and a lot more awake in that area. So make sure not to forget that little section in the inner corner of your eye. And then I'm just taking this around my nose and around my mouth as well. These are the key areas that I suffer from darkness in my skin. But if you suffer from darkness anywhere else, feel free to put the corrector on those places as well. To blend everything out, I'm going in with my Sephora Pro Concealer Brush, and I'm just blending everything out. You could also use your finger for this. You could use a sponge. You could use any type of brush you want, and you could even use a beauty blender, which I love to use. So I'm really just making sure that everything is blended out. And as you can see, I want to set up my skin as flawless as I can before I start applying makeup, and this is just really going to help with any of the darkness around those key areas. So if you are dark in skin tone, you probably have darkness in the same areas that I do, or you may have redness if you have a lot lighter skin than I do. So now I'm going in with the Hello Flawless Benefit Powder, and at first I was kind of worried that the color wouldn't match me because I have gotten so much darker since the first time that I hauled this, and you guys did see this in one of my hauls, but I'm telling you guys, I'm obsessed with this powder. I'm using my big brush from Flower Cosmetics. I can't tell you how much I love this powder, and I'm so shocked that I love this powder this much, honestly. I feel like I need to do a review because I'm just in love. So I wasn't going to really show you my brows, so I'm just quickly showing you what I did. I just combed them with mint brush number 36, and then I'm filling them in with my Sephora brow pencil in Midnight Brown, which I've shown you guys a million times. So let's move on to concealer. I'm sure you guys know the drill by now, but basically I am just highlighting key areas of my face, and I'm using my NYX HD Concealer in the color CW07. So I do also have the shade above this, which is CW08, but I'm not that dark yet. So I'm going just around my eye area. I'm pretending to be a cat even though I hate cats. I'm like deadly afraid of them. But as you can see, I did that because I had like whiskers around my mouth. But yeah, I'm just blending everything out with the same exact brush that I used before. So this is me basically giving my seal of approval for the Benefit Hello Flawless powder. So now to set my concealer, I'm going in with my Palladio Rice powder. This is the translucent powder, and I'm taking the puff that it came on, and I'm literally going everywhere we applied concealer, and I'm really working that powder into my skin. And I know it looks really intense and there's extra powder everywhere, and I'm looking at myself now and laughing because it just looks so insane. But I'm going to take that same brush with no product on it that we used to apply the Benefit powder, and I'm just brushing everything together to make it blended and get rid of any excess powder. So now moving on to contour, or just bronzing out my skin first, I'm going in with the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder. This is in the shade Natural with number 1, and I'm using mint brush number 46 to just blend that into my cheeks. So as you can see, I just went back and forth, nothing fancy, and then I'm also taking it on mint brush number 20 and placing a little bit on my nose so that I can really define and just slim my nose down a little bit. And this is me just, dancing I don't even remember what song I was singing, but it must have been good because I was getting my shoulders all up in there. So for blush, I'm going in with one of my favorite blushes. I've talked about this blush in my top 5 drugstore blush videos. I will link that on the screen if you have not seen it and in the description box down below. But one thing about blush that I always do is I always place a little bit on my chin or whatever's left on the brush on my chin and on my forehead to really balance out my face and make everything look really symmetrical and just beautiful. So now for lips, I'm going in with MAC Whirl Lip Liner. I'm lining my lips and then I'm filling them in. And then I'm on top of that going in with Strip Down Lip Liner. If you are of brown skin tone, you definitely want to get both of these lip liners. I think I've talked about both of these lip liners in my top 5 drugstore for brown skin video. So definitely check that out. I will link that in the description box as well. So now I'm going in with eyeliner. Obviously, I'm going in with my favorite eyeliner, which is the Tarte Clay Liner, and I'm using the brush that came with the actual liner. And I'm just doing a really simple wing to really just give me a nice defined look. In the center of my lips, I'm going in with the NYX Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. So now going in with the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, but I'm using the color Dim Light. I'm taking that, and as you can see, I'm applying that all over my face. And I really want you guys to understand how flawless and just blended and just the glow you're gonna get by doing this when you're placing it all over your face. It's not too cakey or too shiny that it looks like you're wearing glitter. I'm going back into Incandescent Light and I'm just placing that in the center of my face now. So once I blended everything with Dim Light all over my face, I'm taking Incandescent Light because that's a bit lighter for my skin tone and focusing that on areas where I want that highlight. But it literally gave me the most beautiful glow. I just love doing this. So now I'm going to curl my eyelashes with my Tweezerman eyelash curler, and then I'm applying mascara. Note how I'm tilting my head back to apply the mascara. This is really going to help you get into the roots of your lashes and get them really plump without having to do too much work. I'm going back into my Bobbi Brown bronzing powder, and I'm placing that on Mint Brush number 20 again, and I'm literally just going in my crease to add a bit of definition to the eyes. You could hardly see that it's there. You just know that it's more defined after you do this step. So now I'm going in with lashes. I do believe that these are my Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. You guys saw this in a haul like a little while ago, and I talked about how I didn't really like these lashes, but honestly, I love them for everyday looks like this because I feel like they pull the look together without making it look like you're wearing fake lashes or tons of makeup. So for the final step, all I'm doing is just taking that Bobbi Brown bronzing powder again. Wow, I use it like everywhere. I'm taking it on a flat shader brush and I'm just placing that on my lower lash line. I also did put mascara on my lower lashes as well. And then I'm going to set everything in place with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is a must, and just get up all in there, girl. Get up all in there. Don't waste any of that. Okay guys, so this is the end of my tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I wanted to go for a look that was just really effortless and really just something that you can wear to any summer occasion, but it still looked like you were still really put together and you weren't trying too hard. So this is a look that is minimal product compared to what you would usually wear if you were going out, and it just really emphasizes on beautiful skin and just really sculpted face and a really dramatic eye, but you're not putting any eyeshadow or anything. You're literally just putting some eyeliner and falsies if you want. Usually I wouldn't put false lashes, but because I am going out after this, I decided that I would, but you could totally wear this look without false lashes if you didn't want to, and just really pump up the amount of mascara you put on your lashes. If you guys want to see any other looks for the summer or any other videos, please leave them in the comment section down below. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Don't ever forget you are so beautiful. Bye guys.